During the pull, clear inside downwind, find the inside downwind visual reference, and cross-check altitude and airspeed.
255, request closed.
255, close traffic approved.
Three to 200 feet prior to inside downwind altitude, increase bank to 90 degrees and let the nose fall to level flight while throttle modulating to attain 220 knots.
Basic speeds.
Roll wings level and go power back quiet, 60 to 70% RPM. One technique is to pull to idle and power up 1/8 to 1/4 knob. Trim. Check inside downwind spacing. Runway should be 1 fist above the canopy rail. Calculate. Cross-check. Configure midfield. Trim. Power up to 95% to catch final turn airspeed.
Randolph Tower, Cobra 24 is 14 miles from Corey.
Cobra 24, Randolph Tower, report Corey.
Cobra 24 will go.
Headed down, 3 green, flaps tracking.
Abeam the touchdown point, cross-check IGI, airspeed, and altitude. Turn in or turn away if required to fix spacing. Find your perch point and accomplish a confirmation check. Do not let the confirmation check cause you to perch late. Ensure handle down, 3 green, and flaps non-asymmetrical, around 60% or greater. Accomplish or finish the confirmation check in the final turn if need be.
Handle down, 3 green. Flaps full, 98.
Push forward on the stick to set the front cockpit canopy bow 1 canopy bow width below the horizon. Roll into at least 45 degrees angle of bank, pull the power 1/8 of a knob to approximately 90% RPM, call gear down.
Through 55, left base, gear down, touch go, 15 left.
355, 15 left, wind 180 at 4, gust 15. Clear, touch and go.
Cross-check inside the AOA indexer for green donut and the MFD for airspeed and angle of bank.
Through 55.
Look outside, cross-check inside. Halfway through the final turn, cross-check your altitude to check for halfway down, halfway around. This will be 1,500 to 1,450 feet at Seguin. Cross-check airspeed while doing this. Adjust pitch if steep or shallow. To know final is made, the runway should reach the rear canopy bow and you should be less than 45 and ideally 30 degrees angle of bank, ensuring you are not overshooting. Once final is made, power back quiet and line up with the runway. Drive, putting the middle of the front cockpit canopy bow on the runway threshold, and assess your wire, checking IGI at 1.0 nautical miles and the radar altimeter. Cross-check airspeed while doing this and power up to approximately 92% to catch green bug speed. Aim short or long as required. Now focus on aim point and airspeed.
Handle down, 3 green, full flaps. Handle bullet for the gust. Handle down, 3 green.
At half a mile on IGI, check the radar altimeter for approximately 150 feet. You are in the groove if on airspeed, glide path, and power is set.
Bingo fuel. Bingo fuel.
As the overrun goes underneath your ejection seat, crack the throttles 1/8 knob and shift the aim point to the numbers. Drive to halfway through the overrun and pull power to idle so you're in idle just prior to the overrun. This is assuming about a 10-knot headwind. Transition your eyes to the horizon while pulling to idle and do not let your aim point shift. To flare, blend in backstick at the same rate the ground is coming up at you. Continue blending in backstick to hold the jet just off the runway until touchdown. At touchdown, power up to mill immediately and hold the touchdown attitude.
Track, shift, drive.
As the jet accelerates, ease to lower the nose until the nose wheel is just above the runway. Do not let the nose wheel bang off the runway. Use very small rudder inputs during acceleration. As the jet is 5 knots below green bug speed and she wants to fly, then let her ease off the runway. If she has reached green bug speed and not lifted off, then blend in backstick for liftoff. Ensure climbing away and above green bug speed prior to cleaning up the jet. Confirm the jet is cleaned up below 240 knots.